football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. As this college football playoff gets underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Down, it's play action. Aggressive call on the opening play. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And they hand it off to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On the run, it's Williams. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone. Can they convert? Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. He'll hand it off. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Trying to convert with a sweep. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Longhorns pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That ball snagged for a completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Manning. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Handed off. He breaks free. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
2nd down play coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here's the 2nd down play. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Caught over the middle, it's Pittman. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Florida State. They connect for 6. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. He's tackled at the 17, so the defenders are leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to throw, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. He's sacked. He'll get brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looks right and lets it fly. Oh, what a grab! Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. He's got it with room to run. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain to make completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Second down and goal upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already, but they came up short. Now it's third and goal.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So a very short penalty moves the ball a little bit closer to the goal line. So forget the tying field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive call. Design quarterback run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all, waiting for that play.
That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He finds some space.
Returner is tackled down at the 34, and your Texas Longhorns will take over first and 10.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And it's caught. The wildcat one picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at 48.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Now the try for the 2-point conversion. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The offense really clicking here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands with a good combination of good coverage, with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking for the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The pocket breaking down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right or you're going to see an interception like this.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket, breaks into open space. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they trap him for a sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this 2nd half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the 2nd half.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down. the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Going with the old counter run here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. He'll hand it off. Powering through. Has the first down and more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. Missed his receiver, it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. They were not going to catch him that time. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. the drive now from the 25. It's a run. Running back's got it. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
To throw, it's Castellanos. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Finds his man. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaking tackles and going. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Longhorns. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. A quick juke. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
First down and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Castellanos. Caught near the sideline. It's Williams. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now. With the catch, it's White. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Hit as he released it, and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Look at that, he's still going.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down and goal now for this offense. Grab by the receiver. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Number 7 with the grab and the score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick it off. Texas. Bring it.
And he'll be tackled short of the 25 by the coverage team. Would have been better off just to take a knee there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now here's the toss play. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The pocket breaking down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what they're calling. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. What a catch! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Noles line it up with 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Now, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
To the air, it's Castellanos. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
This offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down?
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, he's throwing for it. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense is still clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Texas, 45. Florida State, 27.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. With the running game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
To throw, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Longhorns. They are pouring it on now.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going.